sit in for her. I'm Arthur Borsarge, Assistant Public Works Director. She gave a memorandum for me to go over. I'm not as familiar with the watershed project as she is, but I kind of wanted to highlight some of the stuff that she's put on here. City of Fairhope, Phase 1 of the project, the Atlanta Gully watershed included contracting local engineers to develop a watershed management plan for the gully. City contracted engineer Trey Genwright of J Consulting. The portion of the plan also included a design of a minimum of 5 construction-ready projects within the watershed. One of the projects was to be designed to alleviate drainage problems just west of Reno Road, Highway 98, and one at Jasmine Park. There was to be a detailed scope of work, schedule, budget for, and 2 of the 5 construction projects. Phase 1 of our contract with the Mobile National Estuary Program was completed in the spring of 2012, and we are currently installing Phase 2. Of this grant, the project is to use the city-owned labor and equipment, which we're currently doing, to construct a minimum of 2 design projects. The grant funds were to be utilized to purchase the supplies required for the projects. City of Fairhope, along with Trey Genwright and J Consulting, held 2 public meetings to gather input. The results from the last public meeting on January 17th and the directives from City Council included. And I'm going to give you the status on each one of these. We contact Arbor Gates and recommend that they make the holding pond hold more water during storm events. There were several simple solutions suggested by J Consulting. The status on that is it was completed. 7/2012, Public Works Director met with the managers of Arbor Gates discussing the problem with their stormwater. This meeting was followed up with a letter. Arbor Gates promised to look into the issues and expressed their willingness to do what they could to address the problem. The second thing was they contacted the Alabama Department of Transportation and requested that the ditches along Reno Road, aka Highway 98, be designed in such a way that they would hold, retain, and filtrate water leaving the roadway. There was an example shown of what could work. The status was 8/2012. Public Works Director, ALDOT official, and J Consulting met and discussed methodology and options of watershed management on the right-of-way. This effort was followed up by a letter to ALDOT officials. ALDOT expressed willingness to address the issues, but questioned whether the city could fund the effort. And the third thing was design a larger retention facility at the Atlanta ball fields, and we are currently in that process of doing that. The design a retention facility at Jasmine Park with water holding no more than 2 days after a rain event. Jasmine Park shall be kept as a playing field for recreation activities and maintain swing sets and playground equipment that exists currently. Currently, we have not started on that project yet. The estimated start date is late August of 2012. If money allows, and design a bio-retention pond at Jasmine and U-Pond, and secondly at Wesley and Central. Wesley and Central projects was completed on May of 2012. These projects were bumped up to be implemented as part of a Public Works demonstration during Public Works Week in May, and did not require a permit from ADM. The Jasmine U-Pond will be considered as we install the Jasmine improvements. Considering the placing of blocks on the storm drain inlet along Wesley to reenact the old Grady Pond that historically existed in the area. This was completed in May of 2012 as part of the Public Works demonstration. However, the blocks multiplied a perk water table issue that the resident had historically experienced. In late May and June, we experienced heavy rains which worsened the problem. The blocks were thus removed to alleviate the homeowner's problem in July. Also included in initial plans were to construct projects similar to Wesley and Central at the intersection of Patland and Leslie, Patland and Allison, and Audubon, north and side sections. Public Works would have moved ahead with these projects if it was consensual with adjoining property owners. If funding allowed after a large construction project was completed, we have discussed these projects with the adjacent landowners, Patlin and Leslie, and Patlin and Allison. While some of the property owners were consensual, some of the adjoining landowners were not consensual as of May 2012. That is where we stand at with the Valana Gully Watershed Project.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have an extra copy of these?
I have plenty.
Because I think the Greens need a
The
copy.
Greens need probably